What's going on YouTube, and welcome back to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. In this video, we're talking about Rodrigo Blankenship. We've all been talking about Matt Ryan, the offensive line, Quentin Nelson stuff, Darius Leonard surgery, back injury, Matt Ryan, Nick Cross, Cree Willis, Stephon Gilmore. We have talked about everything under the sun in the Colts organization, except for the kicker position. Well, we haven't talked about it enough. Hot Rod has a big question mark on his back right now. Can Hot Rod improve his kicking strength? Can he improve his consistencies? He's been very inconsistent. Even though last year, his first year, he was very good. Very accurate, but we knew he couldn't make long field goals. And that was an issue with how difficult it was to really push the ball downfield to win games with Phillip Rivers. Last year, got hurt. Michael Badgley took the spot, and Michael Badgley just ran off with it because he was performing phenomenally. Then down the stretch of the season, Michael Badgley started to struggle too. He started to fall into the below average tier. And when it's down the stretch, when it's the most important time of the season, that's when it's most likely to bite you the most, or it's the most impactful in the long run. So it seems like it's going to be a battle again for the kicker position. Hot Rod isn't just going to get it. Badgley isn't just going to get it. These two need to figure out how to stay consistent, but mainly, we know Hot Rod is an awesome character. He's a great person. He's a great locker room guy. The team loves him. But when you put aside the emotional factor, you notice that he doesn't really have the leg that you want from an average modern-day kicker. Kickers nowadays can bank it through from 52, 53, and that's routine. And that's a little more difficult for Hot Rod. That's a little difficult. And when you can't make those long field goals, you feel more pressured to get the ball even closer. You feel more pressured because you have to make sure it's as easy as possible for Hot Rod, even though that's a goal, in general. But for Hot Rod, it needs to be ideal. It needs to be an ideal situation. So Hot Rod, man, I hope he can improve that leg strength. I hope that he can improve. His accuracy is pretty good. I think he's one of the only kickers in the league. When he kicks the ball, it just goes straight. It doesn't sway. It doesn't curve and come back. It doesn't do all that fancy nonsense. Hot Rod's kicks just go straight. And, it's nice to see because it's going to go in when you see it's about to go in. You got more confidence. But he's got to figure out how to get the ball to go further. And if he can't, the Colts are going to have to continue to look elsewhere. Michael Badgley, I would give him another shot. I think he wins the kicking competition this year. I just don't think Hot Rod has it. He has come from an injury, so maybe he bulked up. Maybe he found a way to get a little stronger in the legs and maybe kick the ball further. I hope so. I like the kid. He deserves it. Well, no one deserves anything, to be honest. You always got to work for what you want. But Hot Rod, he's a great kid. And I'm not saying that he doesn't, deserve anything. But he has to go out there and work for it. And so does Michael Badgley. So you guys let me know what you think about Hot Rod. It's a topic that's not talked about enough because kicking game, as we've talked about many times, special teams can be a place where you win or lose a game. It's the third phase of the game. If you lose the third phase of the game, you have to be perfect in the other two. Damn near perfect. And, if you're perfect, then you should only be kicking PATs. You shouldn't be punting. You shouldn't be kicking field goals. You know what I'm saying? And then if you're perfect, you still got to receive those punts. You still have to receive that stuff and make a big impact in that way. So you guys let me know what you think about Hot Rod. Do you think he's the future at kicker for the Indianapolis Colts? I think it's a big question. It's something that we really don't know, that no one has really talked about enough. It's been talked about, but not enough. So I thank you guys for tuning in to the JDW Sports Talk Show, where every fan is welcome. Give me your thoughts on Hot Rod. Give me your thoughts on Michael Badgley. Who do you think is going to win the kicking competition, or is there another kicker out there that you would like the Colts to just pick up and you think he'll run away with this? So if you enjoy it, make sure to like, subscribe, put the post notification bell on to miss any future videos. This is JDW signing off.